Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi. I'm sorry, guys. I've been this my morning has started out very busy this morning. I'm kind of doing a million things this morning, but thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Good morning to everyone. Thanks, mods, for being here, Caramelians and everyone. Thank you for being here. I got a million things going on. Oh, I'm trying to multitask this morning. Okay. Thanks for being here. All right. Okay. So everything said in the video is a legend, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Happy Thursday to everybody. Hopefully, you guys had a chance to check out our video on yesterday. I'll pop in. We had a pretty good video where we put a lot of tea out there. We are still uncovering some stuff with Diddy. That is the topic of discussion. So, hey, I hope you guys are enjoying the information thus far. Okay. All right, so let's get into the show. Celebrity news is always first, okay? So let's get into it. I'm still waking up too, guys. So forgive me for if I start yawning, y'all don't look at me like caramel. I'm still waking up. All right. All right, so our first topic, let me get to it. I got 3 computers going this morning, guys. So if y'all hear like some ding and all that stuff going on, I'm I'm multitasking. Okay. Okay. So, oh, hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh, Lord. Hold on. Okay. So Royce Reed, let's get her first. All right. So Royce Reed, guys, let's do an update on her. They're saying that Royce Reed avoids a prison sentence in her child neglect case. Okay. They're saying that y'all know that she had where her son was accused of misappropriately touching another teenager. He wasn't supposed to be around any teenagers or any kids rather, because of a prior incident where he was inappropriate with a child. So Royce got arrested after her son was with his dad, Dwight Howard, and touched the child inappropriate in his care. But because the child was with Royce, and according to how the story, I guess, was reported, Royce wound up getting arrested and went to jail behind it. So let's go ahead and read up on what it says. It says, Royce Reed has avoided prison time in her child neglect case. They said, if you recall, that the former basketball wife star was facing 5 years in a Florida prison after her son allegedly acted inappropriately with another child. It says also, if you recall, that Royce Reed turned herself into police in March of 2022 and pled not guilty to the charges. It says that the reality star completed 100 hours of community service and a 6-week parenting course in Orange County, Florida, for the pretrial diversion program in November 8th. Okay. Says that during the grueling 18 months that her son with Dwight Howard, Braylon, was mandated to spend nights at his grandparents' home, and Reed said that she would see him nearly every day. It says that Reed spoke out saying that getting my son back in his own bed was important to me. Now I'm waiting for the court to dismiss the case. This says that it has been over a year since I've waited for something to be done with this case. It says that we kept addressing the state until finally they offered diversion because I was fully ready to go to court. So it's looking like her situation worked out in her favor. She's going to be getting her son 100% back, which I think is great. So she completed everything that they asked her to complete. And she's going to not have to face any charges behind this. So I'm happy about that. Okay. Yes. All right. So I'm going to move on to the next topic. Oh, I got 3 stuff going on. All right. So I'm going to turn my camera off right quick. I'm still here with you guys. Okay. Still with you. I'm going to go on here. All right. So I also next topic, Diddy's former bodyguard, you guys. Diddy's former bodyguard claims that he had to stop the media mogul from brutally assaulting multiple people, not just Cassie. He was saying that he was sick of having to cover up for Diddy for everything that he did. He is speaking out. Let me go ahead and play that for you guys.
The time when you're in a situation that may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick. Cassie spoke on it. She said, yeah, I jumped on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times. And it was other people. The time when you're in a situation that may seem like.
Okay, so did you guys hear that? Yes. So he's saying, hey, I've had to jump in many times when Diddy put pause on this particular individual, meaning Cassie, and other people as well. And it was to the point to where he didn't want to be around it because it was so dysfunctional. And it was a lot of stuff he was seeing that didn't sit right with him, but he was still trying to do his job working with Diddy, which made it very difficult because of the things that he was seeing. And we already know what Cassie went through. Very gruesome stuff. He saw her bloody and stuff like that too. So now he is also speaking out, and he's also trying to get money from this situation with Diddy too, which I kind of don't agree with, trying to blackmail somebody into paying you for something that you were in the middle of. And now that everybody else is coming forward and trying to get paid, it's looking like he's trying to do the same thing. I mean, I appreciate him coming out and speaking on it, but what I don't appreciate is the fact that you're trying to extort money from him because of something that you said you saw back then when you chose not to speak about it then. That's my only thing. So it's looking like everybody now is trying to, get a payday out of this situation. I don't understand why he would want to take it that route, but it's giving grimy vibes to me. Now, like I said, he's saying he's got daughters and he felt bad because of the things that he saw. And I totally get that. But what I don't get is the fact that he is choosing to now come forward. Now, they're saying that one of the billionaires, former bodyguards, a man named Roger Bonds, that's his name, says recently claimed that he had to intervene several times to stop Diddy from brutalizing women, including Cassie. This says that Roger Bonds spoke about the matter during a recent video on his social media, which I just played for you guys. He was saying that there comes a time when you're in your situation and it may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you really want to be around that person, you'll find every excuse to get out of there. He was saying that he was telling Diddy he had diabetes. He said so he was using it as an excuse to get away from Diddy and to get away from situations to not see and or be privy to those things. But he said the reality of it all was very sick, and it made him sick by being in the middle of it. So he is trying to ask for money, I guess, to pay for his silence, because he's all on TMZ, and he's doing interviews now, kind of like Gene Deal. Gene Deal is speaking out a lot. But the difference between him and Gene Deal is not coming after Diddy for money. Roger Bonds is. He's trying to say he's got all this stuff wrong with him, and it's looking like he's looking for a payday in terms of doing all these interviews. And it's like, hey, pay me for what I know, because I've seen a lot. That's what it's giving. And I don't like those types of situations. Like, don't be on the pay me for what I know bullshit when you sat back and watching this girl getting herself, hit by this man, knowing good and well what was going on. Even if you did jump in a few times, you still stayed around and took the money, and you know what I mean? It just makes me feel like, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like your motives for this whole situation now is a money grab. That's what it's giving me. It's totally giving me money grab here, and I don't like that. I mean, you saw how quickly he settled with Cassie, and now you're thinking that you can pull the same stunt by saying, hey, I know some stuff on you, so pay me, or I'm getting ready to say some more stuff. And totally ruin your reputation because I work for you. I can prove. Like, he's posting pictures of him and Cassie, like showing that he was really, really there, which nobody is saying that he wasn't, but he's just laying it on real thick to try to get a quick little payout right here is what it's looking like. And it's given too much, if you will. That's what it's giving me. It's giving too much, sir. So I can't take people like that. Let's move on to the next topic. I hope you guys don't mind me having my avatar up today, because I'm really busy and trying to get my video out as well. Okay. Let's move on to the next topic, guys. Let's move on to the next topic. Mr. Sauranas Jackson, which is Darius Jackson brother, which is Keke Palmer. You guys know who Keke Palmer is. Her boyfriend, well, baby daddy, ex-boyfriend, baby daddy's brother. Sauranas Jackson is in a lot of trouble now with his girlfriend, was ex-girlfriend now / baby mama. She has come out to say that Sauranas Jackson choked her while her daughter was present. Okay. And this is a claim that she's saying that happened in 2020. These brothers are a mess. These brothers are a mess. They are violent. They need to be locked up. The fact that they have seen their own father, we talked about this before, they've seen their own father putting hands on their mother, which their mother has a whole restraining order against their dad for him brutally attacking them and having a weapon against their mother. So now they're out being abusive towards women as well. And their asses need to be locked up. We already know what Keke Palmer went through with her baby's daddy. And now his brother is out here choking his girlfriend and doing it in the presence of their daughter, which can be very traumatic, which can be very horrific for this child to see her father attacking the mother in that way. And that situation needs to be rectified. And he needs to have a restraining order on him, just like his brother Darius does with Keke. That's never okay. That's never okay to put your hands on a woman. And I don't know what be getting into these men, knowing that you can always overpower and hurt a woman. Men are supposed to be protectors of women, not abusers. And that's the problem I have with damn Diddy as well. I cannot stand a man who put their hands on women, because that makes you a weak asshole. I'm gonna say a bitch. And I don't even like to call men that, but it makes you a weak bitch to put your hands on a woman. Okay. You were raised, you were brought into this world by a woman. You were brought into this world by a woman. So why would you want to violate a woman? Like, let's get into what they're saying about this situation, because this just irritates me to no end. All right. So they're saying, as the custody battle between Dominique Perry, which is Sauranas Jackson's mother, they're saying, according to their custody battle, they said over their 5-year-old daughter, Zen, it continues and new details have emerged. Now they're saying that according to sources that Sauranas has responded to Dominique's recent claims that she tried to foster a positive co-parenting relationship with Sauranas, despite his alleged emotional validity. I guess that's how you say it. Now they're saying that Sauranas is saying that it is unclear where Dominique's allegations of emotional violence and intimidation are coming from. He says that my family and I have always welcomed Dominique with open arms. I bet you did. Says inviting her to family events and showing her love and support in many ways other than one. He also goes on to say that Dominique has defamed my character to others, making them believe that I am an absent father. He says that her negative communications with others, including to peers in our industry, regarding her opinion of me have made me fear for repercussions in my career. Boy, stop. Here go that victim miss. It says in new court filings that Dominique shares, she says that I've experienced emotional violence and intimidation and bullying, undeserved stress and mental and physical abuse, controlling and narcissistic behavior all over the past 5 years from Sauranas and his family. And I believe it, because there are patterns there. Like I said, the brother did the same thing to Keke. The same stuff that Keke is saying she went through with Darius Jackson is the same thing that Dominique is now saying she is going through with Sauranas Jackson, which is his brother. And the father, there are signs there. Like I said, the father did the same thing to their mother, used to beat her to where she had multiple guys. Their mother, Sauranas and Darius's mother, has multiple restraining orders against their father, from where he put hands on them and he was forced to turn in his pow. All right. So this says that the actress also, which is Dominique, She also details an alleged March 2020 conversation that led to a violent outburst with Sauranas. She says that he got upset following a conversation about a person in the industry, says that things escalated and Sauranas repeatedly called her stupid and grabbed her by the throat and started choking her. She also says that Zen came in the room crying, which is their daughter, and he let her go after he saw the daughter crying. She also claimed that Sauranas then let her neck go after the daughter began crying and acting out or whatever. Said that he was so angry that he had blood coming from his mouth when he bit his tongue. So these are her claims. So he is crazy. All of them are crazy. So Dominique is asking that the courts demand primary custody to her so that she can, of course, move back to her hometown, because he's trying to keep her in California where she does not want to live. So he is psycho. The whole family is damn psycho. And I hope she is getting what she's asking for, because them damn Jackson brothers have a serious problem with keeping their hands to themselves. All right. You ain't ran up on the right woman yet, sir. And that's what it's given. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. For all of you Apple users out there, there is an update where they're saying that Apple warns of fake browser updates targeting users to steal money and passwords. All right. So if you guys are Apple users out there, let's get into it, because you guys know that I love to give updates, especially on things that are going on in our world. All right. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me get my camera going here. All right, so before I move on, let's all right, so that's the topic we just talked about. That's Sauranas. That's Sauranas, and that's Dominique, okay? That's Sauranas with his violent ass. And that's Dominique, his child's mother, okay? So yeah, let me move my banner down. Don't think I need my banner right now. Let's get the banner down. All right. Oh, Lord. All right. So let's get on to my next topic. All right. So let's get on to this Apple topic, because I'm an Apple user. So I said, I know I have some more Apple users that we're going to talk about it so that I can make you guys aware in terms of what's going on with that. All right. So they're saying that Apple warns of fake browser updates targeting users to steal money and passwords, you guys. All right. Now, they're saying that tech experts have discovered a fake browser update aimed at Apple computers that introduces malware to steal passwords and financial information, okay? I know a lot of you guys, kind of like I do too, where you have your like banking and all that stuff on your phone, where you could just go there and tap, where you could do, like online banking and stuff like that. Be very careful and make sure that your passwords and stuff are secure. All right. Now, they're saying that according to Beeping Computer, that the clear fake scam initially is impacting Windows systems since July and has expanded to target Mac users. They're saying that earlier this month, the cyber threat expert and King of Vubov warned that the clear fake campaign, which is abusing blockchain, some type of blockchain, is not limited to Windows. They're saying that the malicious phishing scheme deploys fake Chrome updates on compromised sites, infecting users with atomic stealer malware to steal passwords and sensitive files, guys. So they're saying that the system is highly sophisticated and capable of hacking data from over 50 cryptocurrency extensions and extracting keychain passwords. So according to the report, it says that the required information can be exploited for extortion and identity theft. So they're saying that the malware is exceptionally cunning and disguising itself as updates for both Safari and Chrome. All right. So they're saying the experts advises Mac users against downloading browser updates and pop-ups, okay, from third-party sites to avoid atomic stealer malware. All right. So for those of you who are Apple users, if you see any like weird updates that pop up on your computer or on your phone, do not do those weird updates, because you could be compromising your private information, okay? People are always trying to scam and do things, like always. And I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that too. It's a great idea to have fraud alerts on your accounts so that it will alert you whenever something fishy is going on with your accounts as well, because people are always trying to do some type of fraud. Fraud is like an all-time high nowadays. Okay, so always protect yourself out here. Okay. All right, so let's move on. As we all know, Master P's brother, C Murder, y'all know they said his wrongful conviction appeal was denied. He's been trying to get out of prison for a very, very long time. They're saying that his attorneys are reportedly planning to challenge the ruling after he was denied getting out. All right, this is him. Let's go ahead and talk about it. That's Master P's brother, C Murder. Okay, he's been locked up for a very, very long time. All right, so he's looking at life as well. He's looking at life. So they would at one point looking like he was gonna get out, but I don't know now. They're saying incarcerated rapper C Murder won't be getting released from prison anytime soon. It says that reportedly the musician's latest appeal to overturn his lifelong prison sentence was recently denied by a court judge who ruled that he failed to prove his innocence. Okay, they're saying that U.S. District Court Sarah Vance reportedly handed down the ruling on the 13th of this month. They're saying in her documentation explaining the decision that the government official reportedly wrote that C Murder, real name Corey Miller, 52, had to put forth clear and convincing evidence of error in the state court's findings of fact. All right. They're also adding that which he has failed to do. They're saying that the New Orleans native, who has already served nearly 22 years, was given life in prison back in 2009 for the fatal powwowing of a 16-year-old Steve Thomas. They're saying that the young man was reportedly struck by a bullet at the Platinum Club in New Orleans in January 2002 around 1 a.m., where C Murder was present. They say that reportedly two key witnesses' testimonies led to C Murder's guilty conviction. One reportedly came from a security guard named Darnell Jordan, who testified that he witnessed a flash come from a second chance rapper's hand, and another from a club worker who testified that celebrities were allowed to go around the metal detectors. They're saying that the second testimony, which came from a man named Kenneth Jordan, also identified C Murder as the power in the photo lineup. It says, however, in 2018, both witnesses reportedly recanted their statements. The pair claimed that they named C Murder as the power due to pressure from authorities. They said it seems that the rapper's lawyers have been working on his appeal since. Now, they're saying that over the years that the hip-hop star has garnered support from his release from several civil rights organizations such as the NAACP, as well as from a number of celebs, including his longtime love, Monica. Y'all know Monica's been trying to help get him out since forever. She's also said he is her soulmate. She has said at one point she was going to wait for him, but I guess not now because she is dating somebody else right now. Okay, she done been married and everything else, but she is with somebody now, so I guess that's out the window. They said that also Kim Kardashian, who has also stepped up to try to get him released, she's been championing for him for his release since 2020. Okay, so it's looking like it's not looking so good for him. He thought he at one point was going to get out by having this second case thing come up, but it's looking like he ain't. He is serving a life sentence. He's been in there 22 years already. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's a long ass time. That's a long time. All them witnesses to come up, and I don't know. Maybe they feel like they said they were pressured by authorities to say that it was him, and of course you picked him out in the lineup. So I mean, that just kind of put a nail in the coffin right there for him. So I don't know how that shit gonna turn out. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Yeah. So let's get into. We talked about Jonathan Majors. Y'all know he went to court already. Okay. They're saying that his case is going to be sealed. Okay. Jonathan Majors' case is going to be sealed because they're saying that there's new developments with what's going on with his case, which is so crazy. They're not going to release it to the media because they're saying that there's some horrific stuff. I guess they don't want it out. So I guess maybe he's asking that this stuff be sealed. Let me get to the story because I thought I saved it, but it's looking like it ain't there. I be going way too fast trying to get all my information together. Between car chronicles and pop-ins and everything else, Lord have mercy. Oh, all right. Now, they're saying that Jonathan Majors' assault trial begins and the judge is to weigh unsealing documents, okay? They're saying that, of course, y'all know he arrived in court. That's him and Megan. Him and Megan Good arriving in court, okay? She's sticking and staying by him, all right? They're saying that Jonathan Majors is finally going to trial for allegedly roughing up his ex. They said that we might even hear about past allegations involving other women if the judge allows it. I didn't know that he had some other stuff going on. They're saying that the actor is set to appear in court Wednesday, which was yesterday, in New York City, okay, where the trial is scheduled to finally begin. They says that this after several delays. Now they says that remember Jonathan Majors was arrested and ultimately charged back in the spring with misdemeanor assault and harassment. Okay, it says his former girlfriend Grace Jabari claimed that they got into an argument in March and he got physical with her in a car, which she says that she was injured. He said he was injured as well. Now they're saying that of course Majors denied the claims from the beginning, insisting that it was him that got hurt in the spat, which several months later resulted in Jabari's getting arrested, okay, by the New York Police Department, according to the DA's office, which refused to prosecute her, maintaining that she's the alleged victim here. This shit's so crazy. Now they're saying that there's been a lot of information, including photos and videos that have leaked out over the past several months leading up to the trial, much of which Majors Camp claims depicts Jabari after the alleged attack having a night out. Of course, you guys know on the town where she looked fine and not hurt at all. But they're saying that another twist in this case is the fact that police have taken in London, hold on, let me back up. They said that another plot twist is that the fact a police report taken in London, okay, 6 months prior to whatever happened between Majors and Jabari in New York City, was also entered into the court docket by prosecutors. So they're using that incident in London in addition to what happened in New York. They're doing everything to bring him down. Because a similar situation happened there where they're saying that the two of them got into an altercation where the police in London had to intervene. Now they're saying that media outlets have filed motions in the case to have it thrown out publicly, and it says that a judge is expected to weigh that motion Wednesday before court proceedings kick off in Major's trial. Now they're saying that it's unclear who the other party is in that London report, but there have been rumors that the alleged possible incidents Majors might have been involved in before his March arrest. That didn't make no sense, TMZ. Shout out to TMZ because that's why I saw it. And they're saying that other elements have played out in other situations as well. But they're saying that, of course, y'all know he just started a relationship with Megan Good. And the two have been pretty much seen together everywhere. She has been there with him. In support of him throughout this situation. They were just seen out the other day. This is them the day prior to the trial. Looked like they had been out shopping. I know they had gone out to dinner, according to TMZ when they reported it. She is sticking and staying by him and supporting him, okay? We're going to see what happens with that. Because they are pulling all types of situations around this with saying that Jonathan is very violent. So his trial has started. There are no new developments, but they are trying to seal the information in this particular case in terms of the court information. And yeah, so pretty much they don't want the media to know. So they're asking that the information from the proceedings be sealed. Okay, so it might be some stuff there with him. I don't know. I wasn't there. But hopefully this works out for him because his career is definitely on the line. Okay. Yes. All right, so Miss Dr. Melody Sheree, guys, Miss Dr. Melody Sheree shares that she uses her own products on her hair. She has a new herbal blend, all right, and she has had her chemist whip up some stuff for her hair. So she's getting into the hair care business now with her 7th Avenue, guys. That's great. All right. Now, she is adding hair care products, like I said, to her 7th Avenue, which will include shampoo, conditioner, and some hair serum, okay? Which will be available, unlike Tisha over there, honey, with the Macy and Mildew products that only just has conditioner and no shampoo. So Melody, of course, you know, when she does something, she's gonna always do it well and she's gonna follow through with it. And I love that with her. She just had the Black Friday sales with her products as well, at which Tisha decided to jump on the bandwagon because you know she stays watching Mel and whatever Mel is doing. So Tisha, she took to social media after Melody was posting all of her stuff to do with her Black Friday sales for her products. Melody announced, like I said, her new hair care products. Tisha posted on IG, got to stop letting people who are around you or who are at war with themselves, rather, destroy your energy. Whoever she was talking about, not sure, but you know, she always posts these subliminal messages. And I'm like, Tisha, the only person that is at war with themselves is you. You the one that's crying on national television about your life is such a mess. You ready to go back home and be a single mother again, which that's what you always been doing. The business is, you saying the business is too much for you. Your marriage is out of whack now to where your husband is saying that y'all should see a therapist and all these other things. The business is not going well. You guys are being sued left and right. Like, bottom line is, Tisha, maybe TV and the business world is not for you. I'm sorry you wasted your time getting all these damn degrees. Like, just go on back home. Your husband has destroyed your life and made you feel like you're not worthy or worth anything because you don't know who you are anymore. I feel like Tisha's lost herself being with Marceau, and that's exactly where he wants her to be. He don't want her to be around anybody that's got any type of good sense or any type of business acumen, because he don't want it to rub off on her, because his fear is that she will leave him. He needs her more than she needs him because she holds the credit, she holds the credentials. He don't hold those things. So he kind of hides behind her in the fact that she kind of has the brains and he does not. But he don't want her to have too much brains, because then that diminishes him as the narcissistic husband that he claims to be to her. All right. But she jumped on the Black Friday sales to try to sell her Macy and Mildew stuff. It's not selling well at all. Okay. Of course, y'all know, like I said, she does copy Melody. But Tisha hasn't been promoting the Macy and Mildew products like that. And it don't seem like she kind of get that fire up under her to do that until she see Melody doing it, or until she see somebody else, you know, promoting their stuff. Then she's like, oh, let me try to outdo this person and let me go promote. Okay, she did the same thing with Stormy stuff. Oh, let me do this whole product because this person is doing that. So it's like she's watching this person to see what they're doing. Then she'll try to do it to try to outdo them. And then when it don't work out, it's woe is me. I want to go home and be a single mom again because this ain't working for me. I'm stressed out. Then you start posting all these subliminals online, which makes you look stupid. Like, it makes you look stupid. The last episode where she and Kimmy were sitting up there at the Yoni Steam, aka the crab boil. Yes, I'm messy this morning. She just looked real stupid. Like, you don't have a storyline. It's clear to see that. Okay. The show is not working out for you anymore. It's like this show has ran its course with the Scotts. I'm sick of them, from Maurice all the way down to damn Tisha, Marceau, and it sounded like they're saying Basement Billy, their brother, he's hopping on his damn Instagram and talking crazy as well. I'm hearing one of my subscribers sent me some stuff about him, saying he's now, since Maurice have come out to speak out about he's this lawyer now who only signs mortgage papers. Now they're saying the Basement Billy is hopping his ass on his social media, on his Instagram or whatever, and he's over there talking junk about the situation with Maurice or whatever. I'm not sure. But all their asses are crazy. Bottom line, they are all crazy, and I want them to damn get off my TV because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. Tisha is talking about the house is being the stress from the house being built. Ain't no house being built. So now you got fake stress. Now you're making up fake beef, hopping on the damn internet, posting subliminals, talking about people. What was she saying? Let me go back. Let me go back to see what she said here. Hold on. Because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Gotta stop letting people who are at war with themselves destroy your energy. Well, your energy been off, Tisha. Your energy stay off. You stay looking at people crazy like they did something to you when it's really you. It's internal, sis. Stop. It's the fake beef for me. Like, what you fake mad about today? What are you fake mad about today, sis? Get over it. Get over it. Your problem, let me tell you something. Tisha's life will be so much better, and I know she's not going to do it, is if she dropped Marceau. You got to start there. Leave Marceau and your life will be so much better. I promise you. It's fake stress. She's making up. I see y'all putting it in there. It's fake stress. You fake mad. Everything about her is fake. I believe she's lost herself in this damn marriage. She don't know who the hell she is no more. So it's everybody else. She's deflecting and putting it on everybody else when it's really her. You're unhappy with your life. Even your damn children are saying, mama, like even you verbally abusing us and yelling at us because your life is just, it sucks right now. You got to get a handle on yourself and figure out what the hell is going on with you, child. It's more than a whole yoni steam, baby. That situation ain't going to be fixed. The crabs are boiled now. Bottom line is, go see a therapist, baby, and figure out what the hell is really going on with you. So you can move on with your life, whether it's with Marceau or without, preferably without, because his ass is crazy too. He don't want to be around you. He don't want to be around the family. He's always telling you he's so busy. But then when we find out in the deposition, we got jobs that are not done, haven't been completed. So what kind of busy work is he doing, pray tell? How are you so busy when in your court deposition for this $5 million lawsuit is saying that jobs have been incomplete and that you guys have taken money for jobs that haven't been complete? But he's always telling you he's so busy. He got to go out of town for this job and that job. But then now we're finding out jobs are not being done. So now you got to put 2 and 2 together at some point, Tisha, and realize that you are being played and you are looking stupid for still sticking and staying with a person that is making you think that he's really about something that he's not. Marceau is playing the fuck out of you. And I know that's very raw, but it is what it is. If he got time to take his ass to the Dominican Republic for a bachelor party for one of his homeboys, but then when you ask him to go for 5 days out of town for your daughter's birthday, a moment that she cannot get back, she only turns a certain age once a year, and he gives you so much pushback on that, that tells you everything that needs to know. Family comes first. That says to you it's more important to him to go to the DR to see women shaking their asses and doing whatever else they're doing over there versus being with you and your family. His priorities are not you. That's the second time he's gone out of the country without you. And according to you, and I ain't forgot, because y'all know I don't forget no lie, where you said that he told you, yes, he went to Africa, but now he's planning a trip by the end of the year for you and your children to go to Africa since y'all didn't get to go. December is coming up. I ain't heard no announcements yet that y'all were going to Africa, but you did announce that y'all went to Florida. That ain't nowhere near Africa. I mean, do I need to pull my map out? Let me see. Let me Google schmoogle. Yeah, Africa ain't nowhere near Florida. According to, yeah, it's nowhere near Florida. So we're still waiting on that announcement, sis, because we haven't forgot. Maybe it was for you, for the bloggers and everybody to shut up about it, because we did go in on his ass. We did. The fact that he went to Africa without you, all right, and told you on national television to be quiet about it. We haven't forgot. So we're still waiting on that announcement for you and the children to go to Africa, because he now has gone to the DR, another place without you. Okay, how convenient. He makes time. People make time for what they want to make time for. All right, people make time for what they want to make time for, and that's what you need to realize, sis. While you sitting on national television crying about your life being so sucky. Okay, get it together, Tisha. Grow up. How old are you? You're in your 40s. You are in your 40s and you still crying over the same shit you was crying about in season 1. It's time to wake up or move the fuck on, period. I'm tired of talking about it. You ain't leveled up and done nothing since then. Your marriage is still in the same place it was in season 1. It's time to make a change, baby. Like Michael Jackson said, honey. It's time to make that change. It's time to make that change. Now let's play this audio, child, because now she's talking about starting her mommy business podcast back. She's on here overpronouncing words, which you don't need a podcast because, one, you can't talk. And I don't want to be mean this morning. You sounding ridiculous, okay? You need a speech therapist first, all right? Because you sound mad annoying. It was cringe to actually sit down and listen to, all right? You were breaking your words down like Legos, and I was thoroughly annoyed, okay? I'm going to say it again. You were breaking your words down like Legos, and I was thoroughly annoyed, all right? Let's go ahead and play this bullshit, shall we? Because I am over it. And let's turn it all the way up, because I want y'all to hear this bullshit. She is starting her mommy business podcast, Lord.
God is my boss. God
is my boss. Being a business owner is one thing, but when you add a wife and mom to that, oh, that's a whole different ball game. Welcome to the Mommy Business Podcast. We are here to discover how to win at this thing we call life. It's time for you to design the life of your dreams. This is Mommy Business with Tisha. Hey guys, welcome to my podcast, Mommy Business. I am the wife of Marcel Scott. I have 3 amazing kids. I run a successful commercial real estate development company. And yes, I am also one of the cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN TV. Yes, that's me. I'm Tisha Scott. And I have all of those titles. If you're looking for that tribe of mothers, business owners, and thriving wives, then you have found the podcast for you.
I can't. I can't. I have men. Let's go back over. Let's go back over this damn podcast. I have many titles. Okay, this is how she said shit. I am a Tisha Scott. I am a Tisha Scott. I have many titles. I am Marcel Scott. Why? Really, Tisha? Okay. Let me give you some titles to add to your podcast. All right. Annoying, irrelevant, and delusional. Those are 2 great 3 titles that you can add to your Mommy Business podcast. All right. Girl, take your ass on back home and goodbye. Carlos, we're waiting on your next announcement. Thank you for sending Lewis and Tiffany on out of here. Thank you for your announcement that they were leaving. We're still waiting on the announcement for Tisha and Marcel's ass to be leaving as well. Because she is on this season talking about she got to take a whole pregnancy test, and she know her husband's got a whole vasectomy. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. And now she's trying to drag this damn Mommy Business podcast. It's like Tisha just throwing shit against the wall to see what's going to stick, baby. And it's nothing. Y'all talking about male throwing shit against the wall. Marcel, you see this bullshit with your wife? Do you see that? Do you see that mess where she is on here making a whole clown ass fool of herself? Like, girl, it's giving no. It is giving no. Damn. You done sat here and did a whole freaking podcast, sis. It's giving no. I cannot, and I will not. All right. I will not. All right. So last topic, and I'm going to let y'all go. I promise. I'm not looking forward to this damn podcast, and I'm not tuning into that bullshit, okay? I'm just not. For the Mommy Business podcast, you sound like damn silly. For the next 6 months, I look for what's the systematic? Oh, okay. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here, and please shut the door when you leave, all right? Please shut the door. Damn Mommy Business podcast. Tisha, girl. All right, so where's my other thing at? All right, let me get to my last topic and I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, so Miss Riri, honey, Miss Aretha Franklin, guys, her sons are awarded. They are awarded her real estate and her will, which y'all know her will was they found it tucked down in one of her cushions in one of her couches. So they're saying that is her legit will, okay? And her sons have been awarded the money, okay? All right, so why the hell? Give me a second, guys. All right. Now they're saying that Aretha Franklin's sons are awarded her real estate after the will between the couch cushions are ruled valid. All right. Now they're saying that 4 properties that Aretha Franklin owns at the time of her death, or owned rather at the time of her death, will be divided among her 4 sons months after a jury determined in 2014 that a will written by Aretha Franklin and found between her couch cushions superseded a 2010 handwritten one locked in a cabinet. Y'all know old people be hiding shit like that in the cabinets, under the mattress. Like, why do they do that, guys? The birth certificate, baby, everybody know your birth certificate. If you go to grandma's house, it's gonna be under the damn mattress. Lift that mattress up in the master bedroom, and that's where your birth certificate gonna be. So Aretha was hiding shit all in the couch cushions, all in the cabinets. I said, Lord. Now they're saying that the judge overseeing Franklin's estate says that she's following the wishes of Franklin's 2014 will and has assigned real estate to her late star son. All right. Says that the will was found after the Respect singer's niece, Sabrina Owens, searched her suburban Detroit home for documents after Franklin died of pancreatic cancer in 2018 without a formal will. Okay, Black people, let's get our business together. Okay, get your wills and stuff together so your children and stuff don't be fighting when you're gone. All right. Now they're saying that Franklin's son, Cashapp Franklin, will get the property where the wills were found. They said that it was valued at 1.1 million in 2018, but the value has risen. It says that her son, Edward Franklin, will receive another property from the 2014 will, and Ted White II, whom she shared with music manager Ted White, Aretha, was given a property sold by her estate for $300,000. Okay. Now they're saying that Teddy is requesting the sale proceeds, and Charles McKelvey, an attorney for Cashapp Franklin, said of the properties bequeathed to White, which has been sold before the wills had been found. They said that White had favored the actual 2010 will. Now they're saying that Cashapp and Edward had argued, okay, that the 2014 will should override the 2010 will. Damn. So they're saying that the fourth property worth over $1 million will likely be sold and the profits divided among her four sons, including Clarence Franklin, who lives in an assisted living center, after a judge ruled the wills didn't clarify which son should inherit it. Okay. Now they're saying that there was a significant step forward, and we've narrowed the remaining issues, okay, according to McKelvey, which is their attorney. This says that the discovery of the two handwritten wills months after the death led to a dispute among the two sons over what their mother wanted to do with her real estate and her assets. See what I'm talking about? They're saying in both wills that Franklin says that her four sons would share income from her music and copyrights. It says, but in the 2014 version, that Cashapp Franklin was named executor, and that White was named executor in the 2010 version. So she got it all mixed up. That's why the sons is fighting, child. It says that another provision in her 2010 will said that Cashapp, which is 53, and Edward, which is 64, must take business classes and get a certified or certificate or a degree, not like the one that Maurice got, honey, to benefit from her estate was dropped from the 2014 will. Okay, so she had it was some stuff they got to do in order to get it. So they says in the 2014 will, it said the 2014 will was at times difficult to read, and including scribbling and a smiley face in her signature. She was like, I got y'all ass, bitch. Y'all gonna go to school or you ain't getting shit. Smiley face. I see you, Aretha. So they said that she would use the kitchen and the living room, and says that was about it. So they says that Owens previously testified of how she found the 2014 will. They said, so when I got to the sofa, I lifted up that far right cushion, and there were 3 notebooks there. Okay, so that's how she found the actual will. So they were trying to go through and figure out if the 2010 will superseded the 2014 will. So the 2014 will is the one that they're actually going with, versus the 2010 one, where she was trying to say that they had to have business classes and all this stuff, and they don't actually have to do it since they're going with the 2014 will. All right, so these men are like, her kids are what, 53 and 64. They're like, bitch, I ain't about to go back to school to get no money. Like, you better cut the check. So they don't have to go back to school. They're going to go with the 2010 will, and they will all have it all divided between them in 3 ways. Okay, so her kids will get her stuff according to the will. It was a mess because she had 2 wills, but they figured it out, and her kids will be fine. All right, her sons, rather, they're not kids, they're adults now. So I said all that to say this: please make sure, Black people, that we have our stuff together, and white people, because I know I have everybody, all types of audience watching me. Make sure you have your stuff together so that when your children, or so that when you pass away, your children don't have to fight over stuff and paperwork and get all kinds of attorneys and stuff. Now some of the money that you're leaving them, they got to pay attorneys, when they didn't have to do that if the will was already signed and had the seal and all that on it and done how it's supposed to be done. Now you got 2 different wills that they're trying to fight over to see which one is legit. It's crazy. And then you hear the shit in the couch cushions and all that. Like, come on, Aretha. got your kids back here fighting while you're gone. But I'm glad they were able to figure it out. And I'm glad that they're going to get what is due to them. All right. So that is our show for today. Thank you guys for joining. All right. Somebody says, I wish we as Black folk would take care of our business properly. Yes, Miss T. Marie. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Black people, we stay fighting over stuff when somebody died. Mama said I could have the dinette table. Daddy said that I could have the bedroom furniture and all this stupid shit. I'm just like, grandma said I could have the tractor if daddy died. Just stupid stuff. And it's an ongoing battle when you don't have your business together. Like, get your stuff together, guys. Get your stuff together. I've already started getting myself together because death is, you never know when you're going to die. You can get in a car accident and boom, that's the end of your life. How's your family and stuff going to handle what needs to be handled? All right. How's that stuff going to be handled? I already have stuff in order. My husband already knows. If I go before you, my husband and my son, they straight. You ain't worried about shit. I got all that stuff taken care of. You know where all the papers and stuff is, handle what needs to be handled. My son is straight. He going to have certain stuff left to him, as well as my husband. And my husband passed away before me. I got this. I got it. So handle your stuff, guys. Handle your stuff. All right. Let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys down to the ground. Enjoy your day. It is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. We will have pop in today, but it will be a little later because I do have a dentist appointment after work today. So got to get these braces tightened up and go through a fucking headache. But I'm going to take my medicine. Thank y'all for telling me. Take my medicine prior to going so I'll be straight. So I got to handle that. Then I'll be back in order to do our pop-in, okay? So love you guys down. Thank you, mods, for doing a great job. Thank you, content creators that joined us for our show today, okay? And goodbye.